Hello.
Hello, babe.
Welcome to Taco Tuesday.
Welcome to Taco Tuesday.
It's Taco Tuesday, and we are ready to cook some tacos.
Yeah, we are, babe.
This week, we're doing something a little bit nicer than last week.
No, last week was awesome.
Last week was awesome.
Let me make sure my zipper's up.
This week, we're going a little bit more homemade.
Yeah, we're going homemade. Hello, everybody. How's it going? So I'm going to go on that side of the camera so I could read your comments. And we have a special guest tonight. So I want to talk to him, and we want to introduce all of you to our special guest, to which we're using Zesty Taco.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited.
So, babe, we're making ground beef tacos.
We are.
Last week you bought carnitas from Costco.
Yeah. This week, we're doing ground beef tacos and tostadas. Kind of a Taco Bell style. We're going to do
and a michelada.
And a michelada.
Oh,
yeah.
boy. All right.
I'm going to show you how to make it right.
Smoked brisket, not meth. Okay, babe.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm going on the other side, and then I'm gonna bring in our guest.
You're gonna carry on the conversation.
I'm gonna carry on the conversation.
While I cook.
But you got to talk about all the stuff you're doing.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be back.
Deal.
All right.
Oh, we have so much fun tonight.
I'm coming back to the other side. Okay. So before I read all the people in the chat, we got to bring in our special guest.
Okay.
The one, the only. You could. Oh yeah, there it is. The one, the only. Oh, you dropped it in the sink.
The magic.
Here it comes. Here he comes. There it is. Here he comes. Oh, that was perfect timing. That was fantastic.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Okay, so let's look at who's in the chat, babe. You have a lot of people in the chat.
Yeah.
I gotta say, David Edwards, before we even went live, dropped the super bomb of $10. Yeah. So that was super nice of him. David, thank you. He's out golfing right now, which is awesome.
Which is way more fun.
Lorena Go Kings Go is here. Joey Edibles is here. Cody O is here. Let's see who else is here. Lots of people are here.
Well, Joey Edibles.
Jay Jones is here. Joey
Edibles canceled prayer group.
Yeah, 3 prayer groups.
3 prayer groups
to be here.
Join us tonight. So
Mojo is here. Bobby is here. Air Fryer Booger is here. Hello. Maryland,
what's up, guys?
Maryland Monroe. Maryland, like the state of Maryland.
Yeah.
Maryland Monroe.
Ooh, nice play on words. I like that.
So,
we got a good group tonight.
TD, I have 2 T-shirts and 2 bottles of Uncle Steve's here that I need to do something with.
No problem.
So I was thinking about doing a giveaway. I just don't know how exactly to do that. So I'm going to ask you a secret question in the beginning, and then at the end, if somebody's paying attention, then maybe we'll do that.
Yeah.
There's somebody named Kyle Alex here that says, "Babe is looking babelicious as always."
Oh, I like that too.
I appreciate it.
So, if you guys don't know, before Babe talks about, do you want to talk about the michelada first?
Well, yeah. So the most important part of Taco Tuesday, if you're not doing margaritas, is going to be something very authentic
from the liquor store for 99 cents.
Or the gas station, and that's a michelada. And that is that tahini? I don't even know what it is.
TD, what are your thoughts on this styrofoam cup?
Dude, they're pretty good in a pinch, man. They're pretty good in a pinch. I've been known to pound a few of them.
Yeah. So the way you make these, it's a little tough, so pay attention here. You got to cut that bag in half and dump half the seasoning.
How come you don't rock the whole bag? Is it too gnarly?
It is way too gnarly, man. If you do half the bag, aren't you supposed to like oops, sorry guys. On the half the bag, aren't you supposed to like fill it halfway up and then drink it down and then fill it all the way up or something like that? Like there's some weird directions on some of them, dude. That tell you what to do. It's pretty funny.
I'm gonna mix it pretty good, and then we'll continue with our.
Kyle says that I'm looking Josh-alicious.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are, babe. Actually, I mean, you could really get 3 out of this, but it just depends on how intense it will be.
What is TD drinking tonight? We have maximum spillage. Oh boy. She went a little hard with the Modelo.
That's all right.
It happens to the best of us.
Okay.
Happens to the best of us.
Okay.
No,
Wapa's in the house.
I'm drinking a Texas Ale Project 50-foot Jackrabbit IPA.
Oh, there you go.
We just picked it up. We just picked it up on our trip to Dallas, and my wife opened the first one earlier, and I think she's already had 3, and she's on her 4th one. And now I better get one before we run out of it. So,
so it must be good.
Yes, it is. It's extremely good. I have to tell her, it's awesome.
All
so
right.
tonight, babe,
That was perfect.
That was perfect. There we
you
go.
go. For any of you that wondered what a michelada from the gas station or the liquor store will get you, it's a full Modelo. What size is this?
A tall boy.
24 ounce.
Yeah, 2x4. We call those 2x4s.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers, cheers.
Sweetie, cheers. Thanks for coming on.
Oh heck yeah, man! You're drinking a good michelada. Is that the Don Chelada?
That's
Or is that the iguana? The iguana one.
It's the iguana michelada.
Is that the low budget one?
No, dude, those ones are good too. I've had them all, dude. My grocery store has like a whole like end cap of these things.
They're like a different.
They're different like every couple weeks, man.
That's so funny. Okay, so it's good. So anyways, so we're doing tacos tonight, okay? For Taco Tuesday. So we are going to use the Zesty taco.
All right.
I'm really excited for this. It smells really good.
I do want to point out before you open it, be careful when you open it because it has been known to when you open it, it plays Gloria Estefan.
Oh,
Come on, baby, everybody better do that conga. Yeah.
Oh, listen to it.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah, come on, baby, everybody better do that conga. Yeah,
Close
that's what
her up.
happens.
So that's yummy.
My mother's in the house.
Hello, Mama. Okay, so we have
Hi, Joss's mom.
sliced jalapenos. I'm gonna make some beans, real beans this time.
You're making your own refried beans.
Yeah, so I've already done my bacon. So we start this with bacon grease. So I already cooked up my bacon and I have my bacon grease in the cast iron, okay? And I'm sorry I have no voice. We have ground beef. We have a total of about 2 pounds.
Just under 2 pounds.
Just under 2 pounds.
Of ground beef, 80-20.
Mm-hmm. We have some sliced avocado. We have some tomato. We have some shredded lettuce. Oh, we have some white onion, some cilantro, some cheese.
That you grated.
That I grated, of course. We have soft taco shells. And then I also wanted to grab the sour cream.
Sour cream.
Because I'm going to make it a supreme.
Supreme.
It sounds like you guys have everything that goes in a taco.
I mean,
like
yeah.
Everything that goes in a taco.
Everything.
Babe, what's on that door? What's on that refrigerator door right there?
That is TD's barbecue sauce.
Oh, there you go. Dude, that's awesome product placement, guys. A for product placement. Yeah, your product placement level is legendary right now.
Perfect, right? Okay, I'm going to make a hot sauce that nobody's ever heard of.
What are you doing there?
So this is what I grew up with. My mom and dad would make tacos every week when I was growing up. And we did not have a lot of money. So our hot sauce was ketchup and hot sauce. And you mix it together and it makes a really, really, really good
Bomb.
sauce. Okay? So
I got to say hello to Coleman, Jameel Carter, Dad Life, my brother. How are you? So, TD, I've been neglecting you.
No, you haven't, dude. It's cool. I actually had to put you guys on full screen because all I was doing was monitoring the chat. Like I was listening and monitoring the chat, and I'm like, no, I don't know who. I gotta know who all these people are to say something to them.
That's right. That's right. So if you're in the barbecue game, or if you're in the YouTube game, or if you're in the cooking game, there's like 5 or 10 like big name products that a lot of people know about. And TD's Brew and Barbecue is one of these big name products. So I bribed him and I was like, hey, we're going to go live. I'm going to sit behind the camera and just run my mouth. And Babe's going to cook while I watch. And then me and TD are going to talk about his favorite Nickelback song. And so,
dude, this interview is over.
Brad Kroger, like I'm in 100% on the live. Let's go. Send me the link. 100%. Let's go.
What really got me was that you said that you were going to be naked behind the camera. So I was like, I'm in.
What I do behind the camera, you know.
Oh, that is true. He is naked.
So TD, you have to tell us a little bit about. You got to tell us about you. You got to tell us about the company. You got to tell us the backstory real quick so we can all get caught up. If the 22 people in the chat don't know who you are.
Well, man, my name's Terrell Dunlap. I started TD's Brew and Barbecue. Actually, in about 2 weeks, it'll be 2.5 years. It'll be 28 months exactly when we started. So, yeah, just out in New Mexico. own a trucking company, was doing oil field stuff. And I told my wife, I said, I need to figure out a way to where I can make extra money so I can finish my 1967 Super Sport Chevelle that I've had since I was 18.
Wow.
So I've actually had that car longer in my life than I did not have that car.
Wow.
So yeah, because I'll be 40 on Friday. So
there you go.
yeah, so yeah, I hit 40 on Friday. I'm turning 40 in the most metal way possible with my buddies in Arizona. So that's gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna throw axes. We're going to one of those axe bars.
Oh, how fun!
Yeah, so there's gonna be drinking and axe throwing and some heavy metal playing. So like somebody's probably gonna get hurt. It's gonna be badass.
Somebody's probably going to file an insurance claim.
Yeah, it's gonna be badass. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be worth it.
I both turned 40 this year.
Oh, right on. So yeah, I tried to get that where I could fix my car up, and so this is what I did. And I'm like, I woke up and I said, she's in nursing school at that time, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna sell my barbecue sauce. And she's like, are you crazy? I'm like, I don't know, we'll see. And
so when you started that, how many barbecue sauces did you have yourself at that time?
Well, I was actually only planning on doing 3.
Oh, okay.
And 3 sauces, and that's kind of where my whole the ones that I had really perfected. But I probably forgot more barbecue sauce recipes than I remember right now. I mean, I used to do all kinds of crazy. I used to use beer in it a lot, so I'd use a lot of different beers, which is kind of like what I drink now. Just use a different beer to try to get a different flavor profile and see how it goes. But then when I started,
thing was kind of like it was your hobby, and you enjoyed messing around and.
It was just we liked it, and my kids ate it. My wife and my kids ate it. My family ate it. It was just one of those things that I started doing, and I'm like, oh man, my barbecue sauce is great. And even at that point, I had not cooked with a lot of other sauces or rubs or anything, so I just kind of started going with what I liked, man, and that's where I was at. I can't tell you the last time. I can only remember one time that I bought a bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's, and that was a few years ago when I was like, I have to try this stuff. And I mean, it was just I'm like, dude, why is it everywhere? I have to try stuff. Why is it everywhere?
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
Yeah, that's kind of where it was, dude. So
when you kind of got into the game, so did you have to find I don't know anything about packing and bottling and stuff. Did you have to find a facility to bottle it, produce it, stuff like that? How does something like that work?
Well, of course, everybody starts off kind of in their own kitchen or their own backyard, and that's kind of where I went from there. Was I made about 400 bottles of barbecue sauce, which was my original, my southern mustard, and my atomic pineapple. And this is actually when I actually named them. I just had my OG sauce, which is what we always called the original. And then I had the spicy pineapple, and then I had my mustard sauce. So I actually kind of gave them cool names and have the original or the OG. And then I have the atomic pineapple, and then the southern mustard. So it kind of just gave them their own names.
Speak volumes to the southern mustard, but we'll do that in a minute.
Well, right on. So yeah, I that's what I was doing. So I looked for a co-packer, and which was probably about a good 3-4 months of just making endless phone calls of dead ends. A lot of companies were just they weren't willing to take you on because you were brand new. So you weren't going to be enough for them to even spend half a day doing it.
Right.
They
want the volume and
Right. So finding someone in the schedule to order all that stuff for a small amount was nothing. So I found one that helped me get started, and I just kind of took off after that. So it was about 8 months of research and development that I spent on getting everything right. Oh, hey man, cheers, David Fogg. Yes,
David Fogg. Cheers, thank you, babe. $20 from David Fogg.
Oh, David, thank you.
Get your michelada ready.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Cheers. I'll drink again.
Babe, you can come over here and chat if you want.
Yeah, but then I can't read the comments.
Okay.
Before I gotta interrupt TD 1 second, actually, because I have 25 questions for him. I gotta talk to some people that are in the chat. Kirby's here. I said Bobby. Kent's here. Papa's here. Barbecue Blackstone of Beer is here. Let's see who else. I hope I'm not missing anybody. There's all David's here, obviously. Thank you, David, so much. Cody O's here. Woodchuck's here.
Cody, what's up, man?
Brisket Medic is here. Cheers, all you guys. Thank you so much for being here.
We're still trying to figure this out. So if I'm cooking and you're sitting over there,
how does that work?
They want to actually see your face.
Nobody wants to see my face. Nobody wants to see my face.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure this out.
So far you're browning the ground beef, and you put the TD's Zesty taco in.
Yep.
And you're just browning it up.
Yes, I am.
And then you're warming your bacon grease in the cast iron.
Correct.
Got it.
So I gotta ask real quick on that bacon grease. All right, so the Zesty taco, you was about probably 2, maybe 3 tablespoons, depending on how much.
A little bit more than 2.
Yeah, per pound. Yep.
Because we almost have 2 pounds of ground beef.
You got to think of the Zesty taco as like a tequila. So I'm like, yeah, it may say 2 shots for every glass, and then you throw that extra splash in.
Yes.
You know, that's kind of where you're at right there.
Oh, sorry.
What's up?
Josh, you want to try some of my smoked barbacoa? Hell yeah, let's make it. I love barbacoa.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What's
Kirby,
up cooking with Kirby?
Thank you, Kirby. Thank you so much.
Well, I'm excited to try this. So I'm just going to brown it up. And then
I love
try
barbacoa.
And then if I need to add more, I can.
So you're going to brown it. I'm sorry. So you said you're going to brown it. If you need to add more Zesty taco, then you can.
I don't like draining the meat. I actually like the
fat.
Yeah.
Right. I'm with you. And so what's going to happen? Those onions and garlic, the minced onions and garlic that are in that the Zesty taco powder, are going to rehydrate. Yes. And so what you're going to get is, even when you're in the meat, sometimes you could actually look at it and you can see the little pieces of looks like fresh minced onion or little minced garlic in there.
No, I see it.
People like your shirt, TD. What's on your shirt?
Yeah. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably, or if I follow you on Instagram, you've probably seen this a lot. It's one of my hashtags that I do, because that's what TD's Brew Barbecue is about, man. It's grilling, drinking, and being cool, doing your thing, man, doing your thing.
So when you finally got the co-packer, does the co-packer ship for you, or do they just make all the product and give it to you in boxes and say good luck with you?
No, they'd ship it to me. But other than that, man, I mean, once it leaves the facility, you pay for it. It's up to you, man. It's up to you.
What do you do when you have 50 orders a day? Like, you're just in your living room printing shipping labels, or?
Yeah, pretty much. Man. Everything was handwritten. Everything still is hand packed. So realistically, there's 6 of us right now at TD's Brew Barbecue. So if you count my wife, my mom, my dad, and myself, we have 5 total people. So I hired my first employee about a month ago. Wow. So that was pretty cool. His name's Art. He helps me out a lot, dude. He's really good. But my wife and my mom, they handle a lot of the office work. They package all the orders. And then my dad basically runs my plant. And we manufacture all the TD's Brew Barbecue seasonings in-house.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Kyle, thank you so much with the $2. Thank you. Kyle, let's have a drink. Where's your michelada, babe?
That's pretty crazy that you can do that all from your house.
Well, so we owned a trucking company up until for years. And so we're out in the middle of the oil field out here in southeast New Mexico. Oh, wow. It's oil and gas. So the county that I live in, or the Permian Basin of New Mexico and West Texas, more energy comes from this 100-mile radius than anywhere else in the United States. So there's a uranium plant, oil and gas. It's very huge here. That's the economy here is oil and gas. And so that's one of the things that helped me grow a lot was I started getting in these butcher shops, and these oil field companies would come in and they'd have to feed, 50 guys on a rig. Right. So they'd come in there and they buy 200 ribeyes and all that stuff. And they hear this stuff on the radio. It's not on their account, it may be the highest priced stuff on the shelf, but they're like, yeah, whatever. I heard about this stuff on the radio. Let's try it out, man. Boom. And then they just take it out there and you got 100 people that try it, so that's what's pretty cool.
That's awesome. So now the rubs and the sauces and everything, that's your full-time gig now.
It is now. Yes. We sold our oil field company in January. Oh, wow. So we sold out. So I'm actually like a 3rd generation father-son duo. So my great granddad built a full service gas station. My granddad worked for him, and then my granddad took it over. Then my dad grew up working for him, and then my dad started his own company, and my uncle took that one over. So my dad started his company, and then my granddad started working for my dad, and then I've been working with my dad at the other company, and then now I've started mine, and now my dad works for me.
Wow.
So it's pretty awesome, man. My dad is pretty kick-ass at what he does. He's my plant manager. So what we try to do is we try to schedule all of his days that he's in the plant manufacturing the seasonings.
Right.
And he sits in a chair, he pushes, and my dad's old school, man. My dad's old school. So my dad's known nothing but busting ass all his life.
Right,
so he
right.
sits in a chair and he waits for a light to turn green. He pushes a button and he holds a bottle under the funnel and he fills it up and he sends it down the line to get sealed up and all that stuff. And he's like, this isn't work. This isn't work. Pouring concrete is work. This is nothing. And my dad, I'll get down there, like sometimes I get down there like 9, maybe 10 o'clock, depending on which day it is. I get down there and he's like, I got 1,875 bottles that need to be labeled. I'm like, no problem. Let's go. My wife comes over there. My mom comes in and we all just, we knock them out.
That's so cool.
So you guys are now by yourself responsible for the producing, the shipping, the whole package.
100%.
Meanwhile, you're running around the country trying to get your products in stores and different things like that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is, man. I like
Because
the
I
more that I
remember-
can help the more that I can get my get somebody to help me do these day-to-day things, the more money that we can make, the more product that we can put out. But the other thing is that the more I get to focus on sales. And sales and research and development. And that's the one thing that I love, man, is sales and research and development. My background is sales and customer service. And then the research and development is new to me, but that's the best part is that I just get to make and cook stuff, at least,
That's awesome.
That
a
is
dozen
awesome.
times a week, so.
Wade, thank you so much for the 5. Yeah, babe. Where's your michelada?
Nice.
I got 5 on it. Thanks, Wade.
Babe, your bacon grease is smoking.
Mm-hmm.
Did you actually cook bacon or are you using bacon up?
Yeah, she cooked bacon. She left the grease in the cast iron.
Yeah.
So she's kind of heating it back up now. Now she just got it. You could show the can of the pinto beans that we got. These are just basic old pinto beans.
Yeah. So I take these and I put them in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're making your own refried beans, right?
Right.
I do.
Oh, I get you. That's why it's the bacon grease. Beautiful, beautiful touch. Have you tried bacon up?
Very good with that seasoning.
Have you guys tried bacon up?
What's that?
What is that?
Bacon up is actually a packaged bacon grease. You can buy it just like Crisco.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just used it in the bourbon street, the barrel aged bourbon street steak video that I posted today on TikTok.
No,
dude. So you're running around the country because I remember doing a live with you once, and you were in like a truck stop in New Mexico or somewhere.
No, dude, even worse.
Like a methamphetamine bus going down.
Even worse, dude. Even worse. I was at a Motel 6.
Oh, you were at a Motel 6
in Oklahoma. So it's even worse, dude. Yeah, in the middle of Oklahoma. That's right, man. There was a fight or something in the parking lot, and I just happened to go up. I did not have service.
There's methamphetamine. You're trying to lay low in your car, do YouTube live. You're trying to sell some barbecue sauce and some
Everything was wrong that night. Everything was wrong. That was the funniest thing because I was in my hotel room and we're not getting good signal. So I had to get rid of my laptop and try to go to my phone. So I decided to just go sit in my truck. And of course, I'm sitting in my truck having a beer while we're talking. And there's a fight in the parking lot. The cops show up and I'm sitting in the truck going, if I get out, they're going to see me. And then I'm going to be live on a podcast, like trying to talk to the cops. But then the other thing is I'm going to have a beer. But if they see me in the truck, I'm going to have a beer inside the truck with my phone on. So I'm like, either way, it's going to be gold.
That was so funny.
Well, Kent says, before I have numerous more, what are you putting in there, babe? What are you putting in your bacon, grease, and beans?
This is Babe Rub number 3.
Babe Rub number 3.
It hasn't been released yet.
It hasn't been released yet.
But this is actually
that is you and Uncle Steve making magic.
This is my special rub that I developed specifically for our beans. So
nice.
It's really good.
So Kent, Daddy Dutch Barbecue, wants me to say he wants to know about the time that you overslept for your own show.
Yeah, it was great, man. It was actually one of the best shows.
Great, man.
It was probably the best show that the Moose and TD's Brew and Barbecue show has done without TD. Because Daddy Dutch filled in. Yeah, man, I was in the middle of Dallas. I was there for the National Finals Rodeo Cowboy Christmas. I set up my booth. It was 14 days straight of sales. Of standing in a booth selling slinging barbecue sauce and rub. And it was the first part of December. So it was a great 2 weeks to just sit there, people buying for Christmas. I was shipping all over the country. It was amazing. And of course, it was supposed to be in Las Vegas, but due to 2020 being 2020, it had to be moved to Dallas, Texas, because that was the only state that was basically allowing people to do anything.
That was the only state that had food.
Right. So, yeah, but I was there for 14 days slinging barbecue sauce. It was great, man. And the first day I got there was a Wednesday, and it's called the Fort Worth Stockyard. So it's all bricks pavers, like as you walk down.
Right.
So I have a pallet of barbecue sauce on a pallet jack going bam, 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 bam. And I was beat to shit afterwards. And plus, Texas is an hour ahead of New Mexico, and our show starts at 9 o'clock New Mexico time, 8 o'clock California time, which was 10 o'clock Texas time.
Right.
And so I fell asleep at about 6:30, and I woke up at 6:30 in the morning, and I had about a dozen missed calls from Mad Moose and all these text messages. Everybody wanted to know where the hell I'm at, and I'm like, oh shit.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, it is fun.
So now that you have the infrastructure and you're able to produce, rubs, sauces, and you're ready to go. When you get on an airplane and fly to wherever you fly to try and get these products in stores and there, how are you picking where you're going and who you're talking to and stuff like that from your home base?
I wish I was on an airplane. No, when I'm on an airplane, that's me having fun. But yeah, if I got the trailer hooked on, that's me working and having fun. If I don't have the trailer hooked on, then that's just me having fun. No, I got into a store close to me, probably about 90 miles away, and it was It was an Ace Hardware store. It was in Roswell. You know where the aliens crashed in 1947?
Oh, yeah, that's where the aliens are, next to Area 51. But
yeah, but Area 51's in Nevada. Yeah.
They're secretly opening jalapenos right now and putting them in the beans.
I'm putting them in the beans.
Oh, those are called alien eggs. I'm just kidding. No, I do a bacon. I do basically a Texas Twinkie, but I call them New Mexico Twinkies or alien eggs.
Is that like an armadillo egg?
It's a green chili. It's a green chili stuffed with either leftover brisket, chicken, or beef,
really good.
Or pulled pork, and with cream cheese, and then you wrap it in bacon. But it's a green chili instead of a jalapeno because your jalapeno. Because your jalapeno. I mean, who are you going to satisfy with this?
Yeah.
When you could satisfy with this.
Oh my gosh,
that's the green chili.
Yeah.
Kirby says he's been in Dallas for the past 3 weeks and he just wants to relocate there. See, everybody loves Texas, man.
Oh yes, dude, it's great. Texas is great. Texas is great.
Everybody loves Texas. I know.
So I will point out that the Central Markets, the Market Streets, and the United and the Westlake Ace Hardwares in the DFW area do carry the TD's Brew and Barbecue line products.
So do you walk in? So do you walk into it? Are you adding a little more bean juice? A bean juice.
Yeah.
So now you have bacon grease, bean juice, beans, jalapenos, some seasoning, and now you're mashing.
Yes.
Copy that.
I'm jealous.
So when you roll into an Ace Hardware at the DFW area, do you just walk in like with your shirt off and be like, "Hello, hi"?
Oh yeah.
I'm here because you need to have my sauces and rubs on your shelves.
To be honest, that's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. But I do have a shirt on, though. I do have a shirt on. So, and you know what, man? I instead of cold calling, I just walk in.
And you're just
I walk in. I say, I am vendor number blank, 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 TD with TD's Brew and Barbecue. I give them my spiel just as they were somebody I was standing across the table from at any event that I set up for. And I do all my samples, my hot sauce shows or my fiery food shows, stuff like that. I basically just kind of tell them about me, tell them about what I'm doing and my products, and they should give it a shot. And pretty much, I don't bat 1,000. Let's just say I would be in the running. I'd be in the running for MVP.
So if I own an Ace Hardware, is my next question like, okay, if I put a $10 bottle of sauce on my shelf, how much do I make? Or are they just tasting the sauce and they're like, wow, this is really good. I want it on my shelf.
No, I'm already an approved vendor. So a lot of these, a lot of times they do take the samples and then they call me back, or yeah, because I do leave. I do usually leave a bottle of sauce, a bottle of rub, or something with them,
Right.
or. If I do end up stocking the store, sometimes I usually leave like one of all the products I stock there for the employees and stuff to use in the break room.
Right.
Just so that way they know
about it around the shop.
Yeah, I mean, I try to inform everybody as much on the product and the brand as I can, because I feel like that's the point. That's one of the selling points about it is the story behind everything. So no matter what you're doing, there's a story behind it. Just like your channel, there's a story behind your channel. So yeah, I just do my thing, man. And like I said, my background is customer service and sales, and plus I'm extremely extroverted. So it's not hard for me to walk into a place, even if I was topless, walking into a place and being like, hey, check out my TDs, put my TDs in your face, and they're not going to want to stock the store. I mean, come on. But yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I do.
So out of your facility where you're manufacturing everything, you are shipping all to your whatever stores are carrying you all over the country. You're shipping that out. But then if I go to your website and just order, 4 bottles of sauce, you're also shipping that direct to me. Oh, you're giving me some beans? Oh, hello. Nice to meet you.
Don't burn yourself.
I felt like that was virtual. Like it was good. Like the Ryan Gosling won't eat his cereal. Like the spoon just comes out.
That's the scratch and sniff.
Those are actually very good.
Those are the best ones, dude.
Stand by. That is actually very good.
They're yummy, huh? They're actually very good.
I do like the jalapenos. That was very good.
Oh, so you're gonna make like chalupas too, right? So,
I mean,
those beans are probably one of the better beans you've ever made in your life.
So, well, those sound great. I need to try that.
So I put my babe rub, which I have to find the recipe for, and I'm almost out of it. So that's gonna be in trouble. Yeah.
And must I point out one thing?
Yeah.
If you are going to have a babe rub,
I
highly recommend calling it Babelicious.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
I just want to say.
Great idea.
Who was in the chat? Who said that in the chat? You should get credit for that.
That's a great idea.
Kyle said that.
Yeah, Kyle. Way to go, Kyle.
So I tried a couple different rubs. He sent us some stuff, and I put a ton of stuff in it. And I really need to figure out what it was. But yeah, it was like my third try, and it really worked out. And it works with my beans that we make. And then I just added jalapenos to them, and it's really good.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Babelicious is a great name.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I was shoving my face. So out of where you're actually manufacturing, you're shipping off to all the stores that are carrying you, but you're also shipping off to people that might be in this chat that are like, hey, I want to try 2 bottles.
Yeah, exactly. We do 100% of everything here in-house. We manufacture it here, we ship it, we package it, everything. So even whenever I have an order go out to the grocery stores. I think a few weeks ago I had a pretty big order go out. We had it all right here. We packaged it up. We put them on the pallets that they needed to be on. We wrapped them up, and we called or they had it picked up. So basically, we just comply with their rules on how it has to be picked up and how the packages need to be aligned. All the corporate stuff. Just so that way it doesn't make it harder on their people when you get to the warehouse. And then they come and we load it up in a truck and it goes out.
Oh, nice.
And so that's the only thing that we don't do. We don't. We have about, I would probably say, a little over 60 stores that we stock personally. So I go to a lot of those. My new employee. So it's been pretty good to have some stress taken off me, where he goes around and he's actually the one running my route. So we'll drive probably. It's probably a good 8-hour route, 2 to 3 times a week. So I mean, it gets there. So
right.
All the towns are spaced like 90 miles apart. So a lot of times that takes up a lot of your time. You may stock 4 stores and you got to drive an hour.
Yeah.
To the next store. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass.
Absolutely. So Papa Texas says it looks like Josh did Babe's hair again tonight.
Okay, Papa, listen.
Whoa.
Sometimes I'm tired and I don't have time to do my hair. Okay.
Kirby says.
And I thought about you today, Papa, when I put my hair up. I was worried you were going to say something.
Kirby says, "What Babe is using now is my favorite tostada shells."
Those are good. Yeah.
I need to grab another beer. Hold on. I'm
Do it
drinking
right
water,
now.
so I
Do
need
it
to grab
right
another
now.
beer.
So David Fogg said, "Did a pork roast on the Weber kettle rotisserie with Uncle Steve's original shake." It was Uncle Steve's does make a fantastic product. We love Uncle Steve has done so much for us.
Yeah.
Really, he is rad. Papa says, "Is TD an HEB?" We're gonna ask him that.
Sure.
We're gonna ask him that. Are you? Do you have any aspirations of getting in HEBs?
Of course, I have aspirations of getting an HEB. Absolutely. HEB, like over 300 stores in Texas alone.
You know what's funny is when we were in Texas, we bought this chicken rub called Cluckalicious from Chupacabra, and it is very, very good.
So good.
But you can only buy it in HEB. So I called my sister who lives in Texas, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna need you to probably get me like 3 or 4 bottles of that and ship it."
Yeah. So where Chupacabra actually originated from is only about 90 miles from me.
Oh, serious?
So as far as bigger company competition, like Chupacabra is basically about the only one that I have in this area, because that's where they're from, is right around that area.
Oh.
So they're the only other like really local company to this area.
Wow.
I actually did not know that whatsoever.
Yeah. So I mean, you want to talk about big shoes to fill, man? There's somebody you got to chase pretty hardcore right there.
Yeah. So, babe, now I have the camera zoomed in on your board.
Okay.
I see you used our gas stove, which a lot of people around the country, apparently they're trying to outlaw it in California now, too. Because
They are?
What?
Yeah. That's what
gas
they said
stove?
today. It's going to be electric only countrywide.
Oh my goodness.
I guess
And I
carbon
don't
monoxide
know
is a
crap.
bitch, man.
Hideous.
And California, I thought we were rolling with the natural gas, but they don't like that.
No,
So,
it's
anyway,
all about oil. It's all about oil. Drill in. That's the economy here. I'm just saying.
So I did our ground beef, and I did the TD's
Zesty taco.
Zesty taco. I didn't have to add water and let it boil. I literally just put it in, and it is really good.
Oh, baby girl CJ's here.
What up, CJ?
So you use the gas stove. You toasted up the flour little street tacos.
Mhm.
You put some hand shredded cheddar. You put TD's ground beef in there.
I did.
You put some raw white onion in there. Your
Are you excited
tostadas
about
are.
that?
I'm just giving a play-by-play here.
Are you going to be able to handle this?
So now you're putting a little diced tomatoes in there.
Correct.
Oh, I'm gonna feed so hard.
Are you going to eat the ones with the onions and the tomato?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, good.
I want you to spread the beans, and those beans
I'm
are
going to.
very good with the bacon grease and the little canned jalapenos and
Oh,
stuff
I
like that.
bet.
Very, very good.
Tiny bit of lettuce.
I got a quick question. So those tacos look amazing, right there that you cooked on your gas stove.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So when we go to there's a Mexican restaurant here in town, and when we go to it for lunch or something like that, my mom always gets the chalupa, and it's basically that hard flat shell that you have there.
Oh, yes.
And then they put beans on it, cheese, lettuce, or beans, meat, cheese, lettuce, and tomato.
Del Taco's doing
On
that
it.
right
Yeah,
now for 99
it's a
cents.
chalupa. It's a chalupa, and you just sit there and you
Yeah, put that
smash it
back
like
down
it's
on
a
the board,
flat
babe, so
taco.
people can see.
Yes, that is true.
Yes, that's perfect right there. Is that? Yes, that's perfect right there.
So our chalupa here, though, is what, like a fried shell or something?
Well, no, you bought the shells and then you toasted them up. And
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go. That's what it is.
Perfect.
It's
Yes, that looks
so
great.
So yummy. Okay.
So, you know what? It's funny is we just had one of the same type of thing at Del Taco. Del Taco's running a special on those. It's hard shell beans, lettuce, cheese, 99 cents, right?
Mhm.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. So it's
You're putting beef on
cheap.
it.
It's a cheap drunk thing,
Yeah,
and it's also
I mean,
vegetarian.
yeah.
And it's also
I mean-
vegetarian. How much better can you get that?
Yeah,
That's great
Yeah,
marketing.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
This is a way better
Great
version.
marketing.
Way better version. All right. Here we go. And then we like different things. So I'm going to load us up.
So will you load it up? So TD, so say like an HEB hits you up or like a Costco or something like that. And you're like, whoa dog, like now we're in the is the facility that you're putting out your rubs and your sauce and everything? Are you ready to go with like a? I don't know the proper terminology for it, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you scalable?
Yeah. So, man, all I've been doing for the past few months is setting up distributions.
Oh, okay.
And getting my supply chain. I'm actually warehoused in the largest distribution company in the United States now. So hopefully that can lead to more stores and a lot further branching out than basically right now I have all the Uniteds and the Market Streets and Albertsons from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, pretty much all the way across to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So we have 300 stores nationwide.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah.
And so as far as and I touched on your sauces a little bit ago. So the rubs, is that your brainchild too? That you just were like, all right, let me mess around with this and let's see what we're talking. Like let's talk about the Carne Sutra.
All right.
And
the Carne Sutra was an accident.
And then let's talk about the new spicy Carne Sutra that's top secret.
That was the spicy Carne Sutra was intentional. The original Carne Sutra was not. The original Carne Sutra is a mixture of a lot of the stuff that I use in my barbecue sauces. And then I just kind of started messing around with it, taking this out, taking that out, and started adjusting things. Did we lose her?
I think no
one wants to watch this now. It's just me. Everyone wants to see Babe cooking. No one wants to watch this now.
I think we overheated. But I do want to hear, I was so excited to hear about the Carne Sutra and stuff like that.
And but yeah, man, I just started adjusting things that were in my seasonings, all the seasonings combined together that I use in my barbecue sauces. And yeah, man, I came up with the Carne Sutra. Eventually it was just kind of like, wow, this is pretty good. And
it's very good.
Yeah, and the only reason why that I put it into production is I basically told them, my co-packer at the time, the recipe to make all the seasonings in there. And I said, yeah, that's my steak seasoning. She's like, and they're like, well, if you want a good steak seasoning, we can bottle this too. And I'm like, are you for real? And they're like, yeah. So then I threw out the Sweet Barbecue Love and the Zesty Taco. And so when I launched March 15th, 2019, I had 6 products on the ground.
Okay.
So I spent a good 8 months to almost a year research and development on those 6 products.
Oh, that's tough. Wow. Sorry, TD.
No, you're good.
The camera came out.
What does TD stand for on my show?
Yes.
Yeah, technical difficulties. I know.
Yeah,
we're good.
How do we put TD's full screen? That's what I want to know.
Oh, you don't want to do that, man. You're gonna lose followers.
Nobody wants to see imaging webcam something. I don't know. This is the problem with going live, you see? And I literally, you were just going to watch me feed my face.
Oh my God, he's right, dude. Hold on. I gotta click on this.
You missed the money shot.
Wait, hold on. Oh, dude. Wait, it's not letting me. Brisket Medic. Click on the Brisket Medic one. His mic is perfectly in line with the cactus. It is. Look at it.
Oh man. Why is the camera taking a dump, TD?
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Listen, I just work here. I don't know.
Yeah, I use the camera on my laptop, man.
You're about to see the camera on my laptop here in a minute.
So I bought the same mic, the same webcam, and the same stand as Mad Moose, which on our podcast that he has. And I've had nothing but problems with all of them. The webcam went out like 2 weeks in, and I'm like, I don't even care. It was a $20 webcam. I'm not even caring about getting my money back. And then the mic stand, the adjustable mic stand broke. And then the mic started shorting out. So I had to get a new mic. Yeah, it was just it was a pain in the ass. Crazy, right? And he goes, why do you always have technical difficulties? I'm like, I ordered the same shit that you have. Exactly. And all I've had is problems.
Yeah, I don't understand.
So are we yay or nay?
I mean, right now.
No, you're good. We see you, babe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, it's probably going to ding out again. Hold on. Let me eat.
Drink that Michelada.
Hold on.
So good.
Chug. I know, dude. I want those. I want that in my face right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's going to be so good.
I mean, that's pretty intense.
Mine has avocado and
How do you eat this? You just go.
I guess.
Yeah. No, like on a plate.
On a plate.
Like over a plate.
Can you say plates?
Maybe use a fork and use a fork.
A fork.
I don't know.
Battery exhausted.
Oh, dude. Yeah, dude. And it froze right as you guys are shoving your faces. That's awesome.
Man.
That is great.
All right. Well, I'm going to have the soft taco 1 second.
Wait,
Oh, man. Those look good. Those, well, I
Those
can't
are
see them
very good.
anymore, but they looked good when I saw
do
them.
you need to go back live?
Yeah, but if I go back live, it only lasts for like 2 minutes. I don't understand what's going on.
Don't you have another battery?
I could try.
Yeah. Shouldn't you do that? Instead of worrying about eating?
Oh, man.
Babe?
I like the fact that your webcam, your imaging webcam, also puts it backwards so you can't make it look stupid.
Petey, I'm shoving my face full of food. Just entertain the folks real quick, okay?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, good.
You're doing a great job, Petey.
So he's
I'm trying, man.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
He can hear us too.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can hear you guys. I just can't see you.
So shouldn't you get a battery and like get us going instead of eating?
I was hungry.
Babe.
Those beans are very good. And that meat with that seasoning is very good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, dude, I can't. That sucks. I'm trying to like click on all the comments. and I'm like, shit, I forgot that. I can't put the comment up there. No, don't worry about it, man.
Well,
Hey, hold on a second here. The first time that you guys were on my show, we already talked about that.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, so yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Yeah.
Funny.
So
I mean, that was funny.
So what happened to you guys tonight is definitely nothing compared to that.
Yeah, I mean, it happens sometimes with a live stream. You know, it happens.
Full circle.
It all comes full circle. And I don't know why the battery died. I put it on USB power. It is plugged into the USB. You think I should be able to run for Kingdom Come. But
You just have to run our show.
Yeah.
Babe, I'm trying.
No, not you.
Stay behind the camera. Well, I can't because I can't even click on the comments and have them post up here. So. TD, what here? I'll just read it. How about this?
TD's handling it. I'm working on it. I'm going to be back in a minute.
Papa Texas says, note to self, charge your batteries before live. That's a good observation right there.
No,
or
running on USB power.
He also says that you should buy extra batteries.
Also
look, okay, here, let's get to some more relevant. What is John doing to Babe behind the camera? We don't know, David. We don't know.
That's also
TD, what is your favorite rub and what meat do you put it on? Honestly, this is the Carne Sutra, hands down, and it goes on flank steak. 100%. So I have to say, I have never marinated the flank steak in Southern mustard, Southern mustard is my my most award-winning barbecue sauce or product. Period. The Southern mustard has more awards on it than any other product that I have, and we have 21 International Taste Awards in 28 months. So we're. I mean, there was I think a contest that we pulled in last year with about 11. We had 11 out of 13 entries pull in awards. But yeah, it's a Carne Sutra on flank steak for sure. Wait till I hit LA, you will get some flavor. There you go. Nice. Wait up, cooking Kirby.
TD, that
here, babe.
that flank
on there.
Yeah, put it all on there.
Your flank steak.
That flank steak that I made with the Southern mustard and the Carne Sutra was a thing.
Oh yeah. I can't wait to try that. I actually do have a flank steak in the freezer that I've had for about 2 weeks in the freezer, waiting for something. Like we just put it in there, so I'm like, yeah, this is time. What do you think of Mad Jackson Cloudcroft? You know what? To be honest, I've never actually been there. Every time I've been up to Cloudcroft, we go camping up there a lot. So I've never actually been to any of the restaurants up in Cloudcroft because we're always cooking right outside of Cloudcroft. But I do see the lines and how they end up selling out by 1 o'clock. They open at like 10:30 and they sell out at 1 every day. So yeah.
Wow. Well, babe, he took it over while we shoved our faces.
Well, wow.
Well, I was just trying to click on all these comments.
Oh, we appreciate it. Thank you.
We're just having dinner over here. Don't worry about it.
Dinner.
I'm full screen again, guys. I'm full screen again.
You take it.
Well, you guys keep smashing those tacos. How about that? And I'll see what I could do here.
They're so good.
Brisket Medic says, get there. I will try. I will make sure next time to get there. I do know that we tried to get like a peach cobbler from there. I think it was last year. And they were already sold out before we could even like take a peach cobbler home. Yeah.
Where is that at?
It's in Cloudcroft, New Mexico. It's up in the mountains.
Oh, wow.
So you know White Sands Missile Range. So White Sands Missile Range is
That's where the aliens are.
No. That's where they tested the atomic bomb.
Oh, okay. Next to the aliens.
Yeah, no, it's a little bit further. It's a little bit further north for the aliens, but yeah, that's where they had tested the atomic bomb. The only state in the country that the United States government says, let's test the most nuclear weapon in the history of man in New Mexico. They're like, we could take the loss. We could take the loss. So yeah, that's where we're at, man. The atomic bomb and aliens. But Cloudcroft is about 15 miles from right around there, but it's up in the mountains. It's like, I want to say it's like 8,000 feet or something like that. It's pretty high up there.
Wow.
Man, that was a very good. So, TD, the Zesty taco was a very, very good. And literally, that was just a couple tablespoons and 80-20 in the pot.
Right.
And then the beans with the bacon grease, the beans, a little more of the bean juice, and some jalapenos and a little bit of seasoning. Very, very good.
Really good.
The soft tacos over the gas grill, the little warmed up tostadas, sour cream, a little ketchup and hot sauce mixture that she did, avocado, cilantro, a little bit of white onion.
That's a good Taco Tuesday.
That's a good Taco Tuesday.
So I do have to mention too that you made the ketchup and hot sauce taco sauce, right? That is one of my. I love ketchup and Tabasco. If I got like French fries, if they're both available, that's the first thing I do. I love that.
Yes.
That's a good touch. Even busted out the Cristal. I like how you busted out the Cristal. So I mean, that's a high class hot sauce, man. The Cristal.
It's so good. Nobody knows about that ketchup hot sauce thing. How do you know about that?
So have you guys ever had steak fingers?
No. I've had steak bones.
So, okay, have you ever had a chicken fried steak?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so steak fingers are basically chicken fried steak, but you guessed it, like chicken strips, but it's made out of cube steak. It's battered and deep fried chicken strip or steak fingers. We have those all the time. Every restaurant here in Southeast New Mexico serves the best steak fingers I've ever had. Well, besides the ones that my wife made when she didn't know what they were. And I came home and I'm like, what are you cooking? She goes, they're called steak fingers. And I'm like, oh, I love these. She's like, you've had them before? This was like 10, 12 years ago. It was great. But no, every restaurant. So the best steak fingers I've ever had, besides from those ones, actually come from a Mexican restaurant. And this Mexican restaurant probably sells more steak fingers than they do enchiladas.
Oh, how funny.
And they're amazing. So that's the first thing I do is I take the bottle of Tabasco, I pour a big thing of ketchup on there, and of course they have French fries. So the steak fingers and French fries. So then I dip them in that with the Tabasco. So that's what I've been doing for years.
Found out from your family, or is that like a restaurant thing?
No, everyone in my family hates Tabasco sauce. 100%. Everyone does.
I don't even know where it came from. I just grew up with my mom making it.
A spicy ketchup.
I know. I literally thought my mom made that up.
Whataburger has a spicy ketchup that is amazing, and they use horseradish to make it spicy, and it actually comes in like the little dipping cups. Wow. So yeah, the Whataburger spicy ketchup is the shit.
That's so
let me ask TD, since TD travels all over the place, is it Whataburger or In-N-Out?
Well, okay, so I am very, very, very firm on this debate here.
Because I have now had Whataburger 4 times in my life, and I've had In-N-Out about 50 times in my life. So I have a comment. So what I have to say is, if you compare In-N-Out's burger to Whataburger's burger, then yes, I would say the double animal style whole grilled onion, add chopped chilies, medium rare, well done fries is better. Is better. I mean, dude, come on. I went to college in Arizona, and we waited in line for the first or the second In-N-Out outside of California, because there was the first one was in Las Vegas, the second one was in Scottsdale, Arizona. So the first one outside, the first one in Arizona, we waited in line for 3 hours
to go to that In-N-Out burger because my buddies were from California and they're like, "You're coming, bitches." Like, you guys do not know burgers until you've had In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Waited in we had a snack from like a I think we had egg rolls or something like that from because you're in a strip mall. And so we had that, and of course the In-N-Out burger, double animal style, whole grilled onion, add chopped chilies, medium rare. That's gonna blow almost any burger except my goat burger, which I call it the goat because it's the burgers like you made on your live.
Carne sutra grilled in southern mustard.
Yeah, carne sutra fried in southern mustard with grilled onions. Yes, exactly. As far as the smash burger, at three meats, 2 slices, or 1 bun, but. As far as Whataburger goes, the Whataburger patty melt, there is very few things in this world that can hold a candle to the Whataburger patty melt.
Whataburgers are very mustard heavy. Very mustard heavy.
So hold on, but if you order correctly, it's not. It's just like Whataburger or just like In-N-Out. So at Whataburger, the patty melt is two patties on Texas toast. And it's grilled onions.
I didn't know they had Texas toast.
I didn't either.
And the grilled onions with the Whataburger creamy pepper sauce.
I didn't even know they had that.
Now, that is the sauce that I include in my greatest of all time smash burger. Is the Whataburger creamy pepper sauce. So, you could take Chick-fil-A sauce. Get out of here. We don't even want to hear it. McDonald's sauce, whatever. It does special sauce, Thousand Island, whatever. Creamy pepper sauce.
Yeah.
Creamy pepper sauce mops the floor with any other creamy sauce. But you throw that on there. If In-N-Out Burger had a patty melt, Whataburger would kick its ass.
Well, so Whataburger, their onions are chopped though. They're not like grilled.
Oh, but on the patty melt, they are chopped, just like they are on the animal style In-N-Out. They're chopped. So I get mine whole grilled. So they actually take half of an onion, slice it, and it's all like one chunk.
What?
Yeah. So it's like a good 1/4-inch thick.
Every time that we've been to Whataburger, we just ordered hey, can I get a combo?
No, I'm talking about In-N-Out Burger, double animal style, whole grilled onion. So the whole grilled onion is basically half of an onion sliced. So like a quarter slice, about a 1/4-inch thick, and it's grilled. And it's grilled on one side, so it's put on whole instead of a lot of the little stringies or the little diced ones. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even live in California, guys. I don't even live in California, and I'm opening up your minds.
I mean, you are. I literally have to drive up to Northern California now. Tomorrow.
There is not a Whataburger within 300 miles of here.
No, for me.
Or no, there's not an In-N-Out Burger within 300 miles of here. There's Whataburgers everywhere.
There's an In-N-Out, and now I have to stop there, and I have to get one, and I'm gonna order it the way you're telling me.
Call me, and I will tell you exactly what to order.
I'm doing it. I need the exact order, and I'm going there tomorrow.
A few years ago, we were in Dallas or in Mansfield, Texas, which is a part of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Mm-hmm. My oldest daughter had a softball tournament there, that's what we spend most of our weekends doing, is chasing our kids around doing softball tournaments. Yeah. So we have 3 daughters, and they all there was a time where they all 3 played softball. Now the little one's more like veterinarian. She wants to be a veterinarian. The other 2, softball, volleyball, they're freaking crazy athletes. But we went to Dallas, and I think they had just opened up this Whataburger. Or no, damn it, why do I call it Whataburger? They just opened up this In-N-Out. The In-N-Outs are few and far between in Dallas-Fort Worth. And so I walk in there, and we waited outside for about a half hour because I'm like, we're getting In-N-Out Burger before we head home. And so we sit outside. I go in there and I said, double animal style. I told him my thing. And the girl just looks at me, and the manager goes, hold on. And he kind of pushes her out of the way, and he goes, I got you, bro. And he goes, this dude knows what he's talking about. Apparently, that was like only the second day that In-N-Out Burger had been open.
Oh.
So nobody knew shit at that place. They were like,
funny.
What? Like, we've heard about this, but the first guy that walks in and tells us what he wants, like, whoa. They were freaking out. It was pretty funny.
I know. That's how it is. Josh, you've ordered like the quadruple stack before, haven't you?
I've ordered a lot of things in and out, but every time we've been to Whataburger, I always just be like, can I get the combo number 2?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is mustard and onion kind of.
I didn't know they had Texas toast.
The patty melt is where it's at Whataburger.
Next time we're there, we got to order that.
if you're
It's
so
like people go
comparing,
nuts over White Castle. I don't really I mean, White Castle's fine.
We stop at White Castle every time we come back from Vegas, and it is not as good as.
It's hyped.
all I can
Actually,
say.
Nashville was
fine.
way better.
It's fine.
No, Nashville had good White Castle.
Oh, okay.
Our
I've never
snow
actually
had
had
terrible
real
White
White Castles, so I've never had real White Castle, but we do
Yeah.
buy the little pre-made ones in the bags, and we heat those up in the microwave, and I'm like, yes, 12 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night, and I'm like, give me some cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
Oh my
that
gosh.
is true.
No, we just stopped there when we went for our honeymoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
right
we
on.
got like the chicken sandwich, the spicy
Spicy
burger,
White Castle.
and the regular, and we're like, this isn't that good.
But White Castle takes a hot minute to serve you. They like literally like
That
take
one they
their
do, yeah.
sweet ass
Right.
time to serve you.
Mm-hmm. But the first time we went, we were in Nashville, and we took an Uber home, and we're like, "Can you stop by White Castle?" And she was like, "Yes, I can." And it was really good, or it seemed really good.
David
Dude,
has
I'm
another
with you,
super
David.
chat for you, babe.
Oh,
He wants a TD sticker. I want a TD sticker too.
Yeah, dude. I'll send you, dude. I tell you
Hell
what,
yeah.
man. I tell you what. Everybody
David is awesome.
that.
David is our channel member. He's been so good to us. He's awesome.
So I tell you what, man. Since you guys are using Zesty Taco,
Yeah.
everybody that donated $20 tonight, get me their information. I'll send them a bottle of the Zesty Taco. How about that?
oh, that is awesome. That is amazing.
Yeah, no, that'll be great, man. Yeah,
Oh, they're gonna
they're
love
supporting. You got to support small, and you got to shop local. I mean, you guys
so
are a small
good.
business.
Awesome.
I'm a small
Yeah.
business. We're both trying to do. We're both
It's
trying to
really
do our thing,
good.
So yeah.
But
Yeah.
literally, all Babe did was put that on
It's
ground
so
beef.
good.
It
You
was
don't need to boil
really
it
good.
with water. I just put it in with the
Yeah.
grease.
I'll get
Mix
you
it.
everybody's name and address, TD.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So
And
you
the
can
Zesty
mix
taco is
it.
really good.
Yeah.
Literally just ground beef. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And
Yeah,
it was
so good.
really good. Mix that
So
with a little
mix
refried
it.
beans.
Mix it with some ranch dressing. And we call it the Zesty Taco Ranch. It takes
Oh.
those 2:00 in the morning pizza rolls to a new
Oh.
level.
Josh loves pizza rolls.
So if you dip your pizza rolls in ranch like I do and my wife and everyone else does in my house, oh yeah, it's on with the Zesty
That
Taco
is so
Ranch.
funny. That is Josh's favorite thing.
Oh,
Yes.
Cody out with the 20. Yes, please, Zesty Taco.
Josh loves pizza rolls, so that is really good to know.
It is
Yeah,
very
right
good.
on.
Actually, all of the stuff that we have from you has actually been
It's
very,
so
very
good.
good. That burger with the
Yeah.
carne sutra grilled in the southern mustard on the griddle, that was
And the ribs.
That was
yesterday or the
ridiculous.
day
Oh,
before.
right.
and then next we did the video that we put out with the carne sutra and the flank steak and the southern mustard. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
I
we
can't
did
wait
the
to
ribs.
try that one, dude.
We did the ribs the other day. We didn't film a video. I got like couple little footage maybe for a TikTok.
Yeah.
But we did the sweet barbecue love, finished up with it was the Carolina, the Chipotle.
Cherry Chipotle.
Yeah.
Dude, if you look on our Instagram, the color was
Yeah, because yours is
rocking.
the one that's sitting up and down. There's
Yeah.
two sideways, and then yours is up and
Yeah,
down.
we were like experimenting with a bunch of stuff. Dude, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was very, very
That's
very
awesome,
good.
man. I appreciate that because I don't competition barbecue, man. I have my own
Oh, we
products.
don't, we just,
All I'm trying to
we have
do,
one
no,
called
and
Whataburger.
that's the cool part is that you're talking about how good they look as far as being camera ready
No,
and
I
how
mean, if
they
you look
look.
at the camera
So
stuff,
I
like,
appreciate that, man.
We
Yeah.
do a lot of stuff with Gels Devil Charcoal because we love them. They put that picture on their page and stuff like that. So I mean, the color and the flavor were amazing. And I mean, we chopped them all up and gave them out, and we were like, "Hello, Mrs. TD."
Yeah, this is my wife Ashley. She can't hear you guys, but yeah, my wife
Hi.
Ashley. She's been hanging out here, listening to me tell you guys all my bullshit.
Hi, Ashley.
Did you tell her about how you were at that Motel 6 and there was a meth fight and the cops were
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, she was actually in the chat
was
that
in the
night. So
chat,
yeah,
I
she knew.
remember.
And then so when I got off the phone, I'm like, "You're not gonna believe all the shit that just happened."
No, I remember.
It was the craziest shit.
She was in the chat, and she's like, "No, I looked at the area. I booked him a good place." I remember her. She's like, "I booked a good place. I swear."
Yeah, so I just took my headphones out, so now she can hear you guys.
She did a good job.
It was like live PD. The TD's like, well,
Yeah, dude,
the person
like,
just walked in,
who else,
oh,
man?
there's a white
I'm like,
guy.
there are cops here.
Video. And I had never done a video like ever.
Here, touch.
So like I'm like watching my facial expressions, and I was like, after the video, I was like, man.
Isn't that the worst? The facial expressions, and you're like,
I know. I was like, I never realized I moved my eyebrows so much.
So I told her, I'm like, you got to watch yourself. You got to watch yourself, and you got to see what you do and how you react, and you got to change that. You know, I mean, if you're trying to do something live or you're trying to put your face in the camera, you got to watch yourself. You got to know.
I'm the worst.
Yeah, you got to
like,
know what
my
you're doing right and what
emotions
you're
on
doing
my
wrong.
sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was like,
I
all right,
should
everybody,
every
now the
facial.
cop is searching his left pocket. Okay. Oh, white powdery substance. Yes. Yes, time to go to jail.
That's right.
Oh man. No, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. So if I see something that I don't like, I'm like, oh. And people are like, wow, that's aggressive. I can't carry that fake smile all day long.
Well,
okay, babe, this
anyways,
is great.
all right, babe, we got to clean up.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me
You're
run around.
probably gonna come eat the more tacos.
Oh, I mean, we're
Let's
probably
just be
gonna
honest.
come around and say hello.
Let's be
I can't
honest.
read I can't read the comments from this side.
I'll switch you, and
But-
you can finish it up.
No, dude, you just want to be on that side so you can eat.
You just
I
need
mean,
some
dude,
yeah.
the ground beef with
I'll
that
take some.
seasoning is very, very good.
Oh, awesome.
Dude,
It's so good. Oh my goodness.
and look at it. So pit barrel
It
cooker.
is, and you know, I made stuffed peppers with that before,
That's actually
like
a good idea.
the stuffed Mexican peppers with like cauliflower rice, and I made like a keto type of recipe with it.
Yum.
It's good.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was cauliflower rice.
This body doesn't run on
you
cauliflower
didn't?
rice.
But I tried to make
Oh, good.
I tried to make fried rice for Josh with cauliflower rice, and he called me out.
No.
That's
I
all
tried
right.
really
That's all right.
hard.
I did cauliflower. I hate broccoli.
He
Cauliflower is
does not-
like broccoli's ugly stepchild. I don't know. It's weird.
I'm gonna go close
I
that.
tried-
Well, I mean, it is kind of like I know
There you
where
go.
you could get that from.
Yeah.
But like the Mexican stuffed peppers with the zesty taco and the ground beef, and
Oh,
it's
so
really
good. Oh my
good.
God.
Like you can't tell, like for real.
That
Like,
sounds
this whole,
my
this
kids
whole thing
ate it.
was really good.
they did. Oh, well, I might try that. Babe, lean down a little.
Babe, I'm 6'5".
I mean, back up.
Are you really that tall? I was wondering how tall you were. I was just
Yeah,
wondering if
really.
you were excessively tall or
I'm
if Babe
taller
was
than
like
I'm taller than
excessively
Daddy Does
short.
barbecue.
So I
No,
wasn't
it's
sure.
I'm 5'4" and he's 6'5".
I'm
Oh,
taller
okay,
than
so
Daddy Does
you're
barbecue.
both extremely on
It's
both
like your
ends.
mom and dad.
Opposite.
Yeah. So my dad is 6'6", 250. My mom is like 5'4", 100
Yeah.
pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. Put your feet up on the counter, babe, and just like squat. Or like,
I mean, I can
Wait,
take
hold on.
Yeah.
In this broadcast.
now you're my height.
Yeah.
Perfect.
put your knee up on the counter and do
Yeah.
a squat.
Yeah, I mean, put your feet up on there. You know.
Hi, welcome back to Yoga Works with Joe. Like, what are we doing here?
Kirby says, "Do you guys want to make a live collab? He'll drive this way."
I want to do a live collab.
Yeah.
I want to do
Kirby, come on
barbacoa.
over.
I want to do barbacoa.
Oh yeah, I'm down with that. Some
Where are they
barbacoa.
at?
Hell yeah.
We need to
Yeah,
start-
they're in
you know what our
California.
job needs to be? Traveling the country and meeting all of our YouTube friends.
Yeah.
Yes. And
TD
Yes.
travels the country.
That's what
with
your
trailers.
job needs to be. Quit your day job right now
Yes.
and
Yes.
start it.
I think so.
And start
Perfect.
it immediately. First
Yeah.
recipe. Put
And
hot
make
dogs
sure that
in
Lovington, New Mexico is like one of the first, well, probably like the second or third stop. Okay.
We're in. We're coming. We're coming
coming.
that way.
All right. You're gonna come hang out in the sanctuary of satisfaction.
That sounds amazing.
Babe, if you could give me a sign over the couch that says the sanctuary of satisfaction, actually over the bed, please. The sanctuary of satisfaction.
Is
That
it
would
going to
be
be a neon light?
yeah, like
Yeah.
a pink
Go.
neon lights over our bed. The sanctuary of satisfaction.
Yes, that's right. No, I actually thought about it. You said that you guys have the world's smallest patio. I think you
Oh
should
my
call
goodness,
it.
it's ridiculous.
I think you should call it the patio of pleasure.
Ooh, that's a really
Well,
good
she already
idea.
has a pineapple out on the lead.
But it's the patio
Well,
of
you know,
pleasure.
pineapple.
No one even knew. No one did pineapple things until who knows when, and now all of us pineapple people are offended.
That's not a thing. First of all,
It is a thing.
no, all
Pineapple.
It is a
No.
thing.
no, it's a
Pineapple
thing.
bean, right?
It's a thing.
Okay, it's a thing.
It
and
is
so
a thing.
now
I
it's
can't-
super awkward, and I feel like people are judging us as they walk by
They-
our patio, and they're like, "Oh, should we knock on their door?" And I'm like, "Don't knock on my door."
Okay. Listen, babe. Couple things. The pineapple thing in that community has been a thing for a long time. You went to Lowe's and wanted to buy a citronella candle filled with your little bug off spray in it or whatever.
Yeah, but
And so you put a pineapple right on the wall of the world's smallest patio. So like all the foot traffic walks by, I was like, oh, they have a pineapple there. They're probably-
Just the patio of
love,
pleasure.
pleasure. That's right.
It works.
And so they're like,
See,
oh,
you have a
literally, you
pineapple, and now
have.
it's even worse. It is a pineapple. It is.
Yeah, they're like, wow, they have a lot of barbecue grills, and they have like 52 bags of Jealous Devil and a pineapple. Oh, I bet they
party.
I would give you the pyro patio, but I already have the pyro patio in the Sanctuary of Satisfaction. So.
What was it called? The Sanctuary of Sedation?
Satisfaction.
That was aggressive, and that's drugging people.
What was it
Yeah,
called?
we eat nothing but pudding pops.
The Sanctuary of what?
Satisfaction.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
can we
goodness.
get a plaque of that? That'd be fantastic.
We'll get a plaque with that.
All right, babe.
Well,
That's
Kirby
it.
says he wants to do barbacoa with lamb. That sounds amazing.
That sounds all right. Yeah, I mean, I could smash it.
We could probably substitute with short rib.
I like lamb. I think it's good. I love lamb.
So,
But
like,
whatever.
I actually am not a fan of me cooking lamb, but if I go to a Brazilian steakhouse, the
Yeah.
first
You'll
thing
eat
I
it.
ask for, bring me that leg of lamb, dude, and just
See?
start hacking shit off.
It's so good.
I'll tell you when to stop.
I always think of lamb with like a mint sauce and stuff like that.
I do too, but
All right. Oh,
lamb
babe.
can be delicious. Wait, Kyle Alex said just ordered a 6-pack, already had Zesty taco, can't wait to try the rest.
Oh, you won't be
Right on,
disappointed.
Alex. Or Kyle. Sorry.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Kyle Alex. Did we already share that?
I don't know. Did we?
No.
I just work here, babe.
I don't think so.
But TD, I really appreciate you coming on, and I appreciate you all the little super chats that we got. I'll get you their names and addresses,
Yeah,
and they
sure.
can try the Zesty taco too, because literally it was legit. Like, and you saw what she did. She just put a couple tablespoons in with some ground beef, and it's actually very, very flavorful. And we're going to use all the leftovers tomorrow too. So
Yeah,
with the
right on.
tostadas and the tacos and everything like that.
And now we have a new state to visit, not just Texas.
Yeah, we're going to
Yeah,
go to
there you go.
Roswell, New Mexico, and we're
We're
going to
going
pick
to-
up an alien, and then we're going to bring the alien to TD's house, and we're going to
Yes! Hell yeah, dude. I'm with you on that one, dude.
Isn't there a show called Roswell?
I think so.
Yeah.
We're going to barbecue an
It's
alien.
on CW.
We'll put
It's
some
fake.
Zesty taco on it, and we'll call it.
No, yeah, dude. It was on like WB or something like that
Yes,
for like a long
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just like that TD literally puts on his bottles. The start of the paragraph talking about it as ODALAY.
Odalay. You know, don't you remember like the corn song or like Earache My Eye? Like Odalay.
Tacos are totally acceptable food any day of the week.
Every day of the week. Yep.
I back
They really
you on
are.
that.
Yeah.
Mix 2 tablespoons per pound with ground hamburger and get some tacos in your Vita.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's right. You need tacos in your life.
That's right.
Awesome.
Dust some on chicken wings or pork before grilling and kick back with your cervezas.
See?
Right. That's right, man. It's
fantastic.
good. We every time we want to do like if you want to do tacos, like if you want to do different types of tacos on Tuesday, that's the one, man. We do shrimp tacos, we do beef tacos. We've done a lot with just the Zesty taco. So
Sounds
you can
good.
use it not just in ground beef, but we use it on like a chuck roast. I also use it when I do my beef cheeks or my barbacoa. That's what I use on it.
I
Right
really
there.
want to find beef cheeks
See?
locally because I do want to. That's been something that we don't have on our channel. I have been wanting
great.
to do beef cheeks, but
And Josh has been saying, how are we going to do a Taco Tuesday every week? And
Yeah.
how many different
yeah,
tacos
apparently
are there?
somebody's new plan is to
Yeah.
do a Taco Tuesday live every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Now,
I can dig it. I can dig it, man. I can dig it.
You can figure it out. There's tons of different tacos. You can do tacos
Exactly.
with like anything.
That's what
I
I said.
too. We can
Zesty
do
taco is available
fruit
every day of the
taco.
week.
Right.
We can do a fruit taco with Nutella. You know what?
Oh,
As
there
long
you
as
go.
it's in a tortilla, it's all that matters.
No.
There you go.
It'll
baby,
be
you
great.
need to smoke brisket, not meth.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, babe. Say goodbye to the folks. That was it.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
We used and abused TD and Mrs. TD.
Yes,
That's it.
thank you guys both for coming on.
We
We're gonna have to
Oh,
come
thank you
in.
guys for having me and us.
And the aliens.
And the aliens.
And the aliens.
Hey, dude, you're talking to a guy who watches Ancient Aliens on the daily, dude. So yeah,
You're talking to a girl who
I do, man. I think it's.
So
the
you
most
want to hear a fun?
happiest
You want to
thing
hear
out
a
there,
fun babe fact?
I'm a weirdo. I love to find the wait, what are they called?
Facebook groups.
Yeah, no, I know. What is it called?
UFOs.
UFOs. So I'm in a UFO Facebook group.
Oh, I'll send you a couple links.
I love it. It's so weird. I love all that weird stuff. It's so fun. And we have a ghost in our house. And if you watch my TikTok, I was at my neighbor's house and she's like, "Oh, there he is." While I was standing there and I'm like, "What?" And she said, "Oh, there's my ghost."
There's not a ghost in our house.
Shut up, dude.
I swear.
No, I can't live there. No.
I will send it to you. It's the craziest
Listen,
thing ever.
between the world's smallest patio, your pineapple, and the ghost in the house, nobody's going to want to come home.
That's great, though. That's great, though.
I know. I like it better that way, too. We'll keep it private.
Yeah. There you go.
Bugs are getting
All
hammered.
right, guys. Well, thank you so much.
Guys.
And thank you to everybody for the super chats, all the fun. Thank you. And I will gather all of their personal information, including social security numbers, mother's maiden names.
Yeah, I need all of that. Yeah, I need all of that.
Yeah, you need a full credit profile. Got it.
I also need the middle name of their firstborn child.
Yes. Yeah, that could be a possible password. So yeah,
Okay, yeah.
100%. Got
Perfect.
that.
Thank you guys.
And then
so
TD
much.
will send you out Zesty Taco, which you will not be disappointed.
Yes.
No, that's so good.
It is very good.
Any
All
of
the
those
stuff is
Lowry's or
very
grandma's
good.
out of the water.
Very good.
Yep.
So that was fun. Except for the camera dying. That sucked.
It doesn't matter, dude. We got it fixed out. We got it fixed now. We're having a good time. Everything's been great, man. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, thank you. All right, babe.
All right.
Okay,
Have a good night.
say goodbye.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
You got to hit the red button at the top.
I do.
It says end the broadcast.
What is this like in Waterboy, the mom?
Wait, what's my TikTok called?
Babe
I think
Cooks?
my TikTok is called Babe Cooks.
Maybe it's called Cooking Cop.
No, that's yours.
Oh.
But mine is called Babe Cooks. And you can find my ghost encounter on there.
Wait, what? I'm following you right now. Hold on.
No, okay, hold on. I'm going to show you.
We're not done.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show everybody. Wait. It's the craziest thing.
We're not done.
Hold on.
No, if you show them now, they won't go to your TikTok.
No, I'm going to show them now. I don't care if they go
It's
to my
Marketing
TikTok.
101.
No, I don't care.
Hi,
if
welcome
they go
back to
my-
Marketing with TD.
Okay, hold on. Okay, are you ready?
When you're modeling live and your boss sees her friendly house ghost. Scary.
Stop! You're freaking me out. Don't say
No, I literally just did.
Stop.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
No, he's not bad. It's not
Okay, I'm gonna pass out. I'm freaking out. Oh my gosh, I'm seriously gonna pass out. I just went completely flush.
Yeah, but why did you start taking your clothes off?
That's what I was about to ask.
Okay, if you're gonna pass out, can you do it live?
I just put my whole body in a flush.
No.
Oh, I can't look up there now.
Wait, you had a medium come to your house?
No.
That's what I see when I see this video.
Listen, our next door neighbor, she runs this huge app. It's a clothing app, right?
It's an online boutique.
Online boutique. So she has me come over and model for it and do it live, right? So the second time I'm over there doing it, she's talking, and I know because I've watched her live before because we literally live next door to each other.
Our world's smallest patios butt up to each other.
Yes. So I know that she has talked about having a ghost there, but it completely doesn't even cross my mind. So I'm standing there like, la, la, la. And then she's like, oh, whoa, I just saw him. And I'm like, saw what? And she's like, him,
What?
my guy, like my ghost. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And if you watch it closely, my whole body goes flush. You pause it on me when I take that thing off. I'm completely red. I almost passed out. And she said he was standing right there watching me.
What?
Like,
We're going
what
to TikTok
are you
right
talking about? She said he lives in that room.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's
And
crazy.
ever since then, every night when Josh and I go to bed, okay, not every night, probably like 3 nights a week, I wake up and we have wood floors upstairs and I hear like, it's like,
Oh, damn.
and he does too. You do too. Don't
It's
act
an
like you
old
don't.
house and it's creaking.
It's not old. It was built in the 90s.
It was built in the 80s.
Okay. and our floor creaks,
Oh, no.
and it literally sounds like somebody is walking on our floor, and you know it's true. So now I'm freaked out. And I'm also.
Well, now that you called him out, he's going to TD's house in Roswell, New Mexico.
I hope so.
I don't live in Roswell. That's like 100 miles, like 90 miles away.
So it's the craziest thing. So if you look at that Facebook and you watch it over and over, and you watch my genuine reaction, because it was not scripted by any means. Literally, I went and I screen recorded our live, because she goes live on her app, and I screen recorded the incident. And she's like, "Oh my gosh, she's right there." And I'm like, "Who's right there?"
Incident.
Yeah. And I'm like, "What?" And my whole body went flash. I almost passed out. I didn't do well after that. And I think I have been back twice. Because it scared the crap out of me.
That's why you're like, Roswell.
Yeah, Roswell, New Mexico.
Oh, CJ just gave us $19.99 to the Creeper Ghost. Woo!
And CJ, too, gets Zesty Taco.
Oh, there you go.
CJ probably has.
Bye, CJ.
I bet if I had to guess, CJ owns Zesty Taco currently.
Papa Texas.
He might still have some.
He might still have some.
Papa Texas said it looks like you did her hair too.
Yeah, I did my hair too. All right, babe. CJ, thank you, brother. Appreciate that. And everybody for the super chats. Thank you.
See, Cody O says he's had his own experiences.
Oh my goodness
All right.
gracious.
We could talk ghosts all night.
The ghosts have left here and they're headed to Roswell.
That's a different podcast. That's a different podcast.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you guys get your bottle, Al, you super chat people, when you get your bottle of Zesty Taco, a little part of the ghost is going to be inside of it. From Roswell, New
It
Mexico.
might levitate.
Yes. Gloria, you'll hear Gloria Estefan, dude. That's
Hold on.
Yes, exactly.
Shake that.
come on, everybody.
Oh,
better
no,
do
put it
that.
back on.
Yeah.
Put it back on. Put it back on. It's like listening to El DeBarge. Let's put that away. I'm going to talk about those stories. All right.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you,
That was so much
everybody.
fun.
Thank you.
TD, you're awesome.
Yeah.
We love you.
Thank you guys for having me, dude. We'll have a good night.
All
You
right.
have a good night.
You got to hit the end button, babe.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah. It's all over.
Boo.
That's it. Gloria
Watching you.
Estefan has to go to bed.
She's
Okay?
old. It's
She's
night-night
so
time.
old. Night time.
Okay. Have a good night.